Yo, people, and welcome to another episode of Through a Different Lens podcast. What do you say, my guy? Wildcard weekend is done,
And what a wild weekend it was.
bro. Tell the people then what time we're recording right now.
Bro, at the moment, let me see. It is 4:25.
You know,
4:25.
they don't believe. Look at the time. 4:25
You
for a
think,
different lens podcast, baby. Get
listen,
me?
this
This is
this
what
is
we
above
do.
and beyond.
This is what we do for the viewers and the listeners. So when this
Trust me.
episode comes out, you just get it fresh, literally off the back of the Texans Steelers game. But we're gonna touch up on that last. Get me? First one, Saturday. The Panthers nearly pulled off the upset.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Oh, nearly.
Bryce Young at the end, man. But you know what? There's lessons learned for next year. Hopefully they can get there again. But
It was good building block for them.
yeah, for sure. I appreciate the efforts that they made.
I think I saw before the game, couple hours before the game, that they're gonna take the 5th-year option on Bryce.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, obviously they're gonna slightly wait to pay him in it. So which
Yeah.
kind of makes sense because he's still unproven-ish.
But one would say if he is in a similar situation as one Brock Purdy, he would have got paid.
But Purdy's better.
But at the point where Purdy got paid, would you say that he's better than Bryce Young now? Or would you say they're
100%.
similar?
Purdy went to NFC Championship game, then the Super Bowl, then got paid.
True.
Like, obviously he had a better team, but Purdy did his thing as well. Like, first playoff game was brilliant and generally good in playoff games. So, but yeah, back to the game, boy.
Yeah.
Fair play to the Panthers. They made it a hell of a game because obviously me and you picked the Rams to win this game. I did think the Rams would not blow them out, but get proper revenge on them for them losing to them in the regular season. But
Yeah, I didn't think it would be this close.
yeah, it went down to the wire. And it's like, obviously, Stafford had his interception, but then he nearly had another one. Luckily, Puka turned into a DB, took that out. And it's just those ones. I think I might have either seen, did I hear it on commentary or I saw it on Twitter at the time? So I was like, I think it was on commentary actually. Stafford, show why you're the MVP. And he basically did. Obviously, MVP's not decided yet, but he basically did.
Yeah, it's true. Because listen, even after 2 turnovers, you still go and win the game. It's still an achievement within itself. But Puka is showing us that he is a top receiver.
He's bloody brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Bloody brilliant. Puka, Nakua, like, if you say he's the best receiver in the NFL, you can't really argue. Obviously, it's him, JSN, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. It's like...
That's a solid lineup right there.
Like, everyone's got an equal claim, or where whoever favors this person, it's just like...
Yeah.
You know what? The receiver of the game wasn't even Puka. It was Jalen Coker for the Panthers. Obviously, Ted McMillan had a good game, but Jalen Coker, my gosh, what a game! Like,
he played, he played a good game and he played his way. Because is he on his rookie deal, Coker?
I believe so.
He's putting himself out there for the eyes of other teams, man.
Well, even for
Because even
in
for the
general.
Panthers, it's giving them something to think about, man.
Yeah.
This could be another reason why they're delaying Bryce Young's let's say why they're doing his 5th option.
5th-year option.
5th-year option, yeah.
I just feel like they're not 100% sure on Bryce. Because
they need to put a team around him, like a proper one.
Yeah.
Or start to.
But let's just say, for argument's sake, they could probably see it as a Tua situation. You pay him, and then you're gonna regret it a year or two down the line. Do you know what I mean? Like
Mm,
that's how they might see. Obviously, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? But boy, Bryce, he had big moments in this game, man. Like it didn't seem like um obviously he had the what was it interception towards the end or whatever.
yeah.
Um, but it didn't seem like the moment was too big for him as well.
Yeah, he seemed to take the pressure very well.
Mm,
And it was very telling that, all right, he's kind of ready for this.
mm,
So again, it was just a brilliant watch for me.
yeah. I think this the game showed me again that the Panthers they're not a bad, but they're not a good matchup for the Rams because that's both times like their defense
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
has pressured like Stafford regardless, and obviously Stafford fought through because he hurt his hand in the game as well. But boy, mate, the MVP elect because he should win it. Obviously, being first team All Pro, but we saw
I
what they
mean,
done last
yeah,
year.
you never know, man. You never
We we
know.
we saw what they done last year, so I
Hey,
don't even
lie, bro. Lie, bro.
talk about that one. Get me. But yes, the Rams, they will be going to Chicago, who we are talking about next, winning their game against their arch rival, the Green Bay
Listen,
Packers.
Chicago, yeah, the Bears. You see Caleb Williams, yeah. I feel like he played differently in this game. Like he played with some chip on his shoulder or something.
Yeah, when the
Like
game
someone called him out beforehand and said, "Hey, listen, bruv, you're shit," or someone done something to him. Play like a man possessed. It might be his best game in the Chicago Bears jersey.
I don't know, man. He only got called out. The whole Bears got called out in the fourth quarter. I say called out in inverted commas because that's when they woke up. Like
Mm-hmm.
again, out of all the games this weekend, the Packers must be so pissed off with themselves how they lost that game.
Yeah, yeah,
When they
that's
won
true.
3 up at halftime, they were in absolute control, and they give up 25 points in the fourth quarter, which again, credit to the Bears because we've seen the Bears pull off these comebacks practically all season. Caleb is really Iceman in the fourth quarter, but it has to get to this stage. It's so weird because the Bears, as long as they stay in the game, he's going to have an opportunity to win the game, it seems.
Yep, he's got the weapons to do so, and
Yeah.
along with like him being in the game, I feel like Chicago's game and the Bills game have kind of mirrored themselves, as in they're coming alive in the fourth quarter. But with the way Caleb has been playing, well, the way Caleb played in that fourth quarter, you just think, wow, imagine if you put something together throughout the rest of the three.
So it's what we've been talking about for weeks.
The
Because
game would have never been in doubt.
the throw on fourth down when both of his legs basically got swiped, kind of, and he managed to get it. I said it a couple weeks ago. I was like, he's probably got the strongest arm in the NFL without realizing he doesn't know his power.
Yeah, you might be right. Maybe barring Josh, because he's got a quite a strong arm as well.
I think his arm's stronger than Josh because he's more effortless and he dashes the ball in the receivers' faces half the time without, and they can't catch it or they're just like, I'm like, brother, do you know your power? And then when he does like a 50-yard bomb of a pass, he literally just flicks it. Or what game was it? It might have been San Francisco where it's gone for a touchdown and it hasn't gone like 10 yards over ground. It's literally zoomed. And
Mm,
I don't think I've really seen a throw like that. But yeah, like again, one, the Packers lost that game because they
yeah,
were
they
in
did.
absolute control. Jordan Love was really good.
Mm.
He was fantastic, in fact. But again, their kicker, McManus, what he missed. Was it McManus? Yeah, he missed. Was it 2 field goals and an extra point?
I think it was two, then extra, yeah. Or I think it was One
Or
field goal, one extra.
no, because he missed 3 altogether. So I think it was 2 field goals and 1 extra point.
Okay, no, I don't remember seeing one of the field goals. Then I must have turned away.
There was the one in the first half, um, when he made it, but they blew the whistle. Then he had to re-kick it to end the half, I think. And
Mm,
then there was one in the second half alongside extra PAT, and it's
oh,
like, brother, like one that would have won them the game, but two, like they're still up 21-3 at halftime. Bro, the Bears had the Bears had 6 points going into the fourth quarter. Obviously, they had the ball in good um, field position to start the fourth to then score, but the
that
Packers
that
gave up 25 points in the fourth quarter.
I know that kicker is kicking himself right now. You know
25
what?
points.
As that fourth quarter started, you thought, yeah, like we should be all right.
Right. Even just coaching the defense, it's like you
Yeah,
can't.
Matt should be scratching his head about this one, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Because would you call this a sackable offense?
If it was like a regular occurrence kind of thing, then yes. But
Mm,
I don't feel like it has been that kind of flex. I think he's a really good head coach, and I've seen today that apparently him and the Packers they're in negotiations for new contracts, or they want to get it sorted out as soon as possible. Both
okay.
parties. Um, but it is one of those ones. He has to take a look in the mirror himself.
Mm,
Um, obviously they've got key players injured, but the position that they were in, they should have won that game. They should have finished the Bears off. And now, like the pendulum has swung from obviously next season, new season, but the Bears are just going to be ultra confident when they face them.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And isn't Chicago and well, isn't the Bears and the Packers in the same state?
Uh, it's not far from each other.
Okay.
Wisconsin, uh, Illinois. Yeah, you know America.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it's not far from each other. And obviously, that's like the oldest rivalry in the NFL anyway. So
Yeah.
Ben Johnson said when he got the Bears job is that a big aim for him was to beat the Packers twice this season. It took him flipping the playoffs, but he did it. And even the post game
What a way
video,
to do it.
yeah, the post game video also of the Bears locker room. The first thing he said was, "Fuck the Packers."
Did
I
you see
was
the
like,
handshake at the end of the
yeah,
game?
yeah. I was like, raw. Like, you really don't like Lafleur.
Yeah, this is must see TV, man. I'm happy that rivalries like this exist.
Yeah, no, for real. Especially those two teams, what Chicago have been through in terms of just being on the losing side of it. Now they can then go eye to eye with them next season. But obviously, the season's still on for them as they will be hosting the Rams. Um, so yes,
It's
we'll
going to
come
be a
on.
different game for them, indeed.
Yeah, we'll come on to like the upcoming games. Um, Saturday's games done. Some great games to kick off wildcard weekend on the Saturday. Let's start off with the Sunday. Gloat away.
I mean, there isn't much to gloat about in it, but obviously, Josh Allen now, they said there was questioning if he's going to win away from home because he hasn't done it before.
Who's they?
They,
They. All right.
but it was it was a game where it actually could have went either way. Like Jaguars were obviously a bad matchup for us, given that they're the number one rush defense, and we have our offense really relies on the rush. So it was one of them games where it just was a bad matchup. But in Josh Allen, we trust, and he got it done.
Because they did stop your run game, to be fair, as well.
Yeah, they
Because
really did.
Cook only had, what, 15 for 46.
Yeah,
Obviously, Allen had some good rushes, but between them, that's 76. And
Yeah.
I was saying, like, I think their average and below was 85, if I'm not mistaken, around the 85, 86 figure.
Mm.
So,
And
like, they stopped a run game and they had a fairly good run game themselves.
yeah, man. They, because you know what we're like with the run game when it comes to
Mm,
defending it. We're just all over the place. It's like we have a good game when we defend it, then we don't.
mm. But
So
that
just,
has kind of been you lot's weakness this season, though.
mm, yeah,
But
that's true.
then your pass defense is good, and I've been saying it for years. The Buffalo Bills defense is very opportunistic, and that
Listen,
is kind of what won you lot this game.
as soon as we got that interception, yeah, to seal the game, yeah, I was like, oh, I know what Joe's gonna say when I see him.
But even the first interception as well, it's like, yeah, basically, you lot
But
had a clean game and they didn't, and you guys
that
won.
fourth quarter though, that fourth quarter, yeah. Again with the Bears, we come alive at the fourth. Not to say that we're down and out before, but
Mm.
as long as we stay in the game, the fourth should be ours.
Well, I was seeing weeks ago that, like, in terms of like your point differential in the first half is terrible, but in the second half, you're the best second half team in the NFL. The Bills, that is, for our
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
listeners.
yeah. Yeah. Let me even raise this up. Let
Yeah,
me
yeah, but obviously for the listeners, yeah, wear your jumper, wear your
yeah.
jumper. Do you know what? Yeah, but I think a lot of people have felt the winner of the Jags Bills game would be the team that represents the AFC.
Mm. Still a long way to go, man. I'll be honest, like, and bro, Josh Allen took some hits in this game.
Do you know what?
He escaped concussion protocol. His hand, his knee, his ankle. I, listen, I just hope he's all right, man.
Josh Allen's a warrior, man. He's an absolute warrior. The only thing I was thinking about it in game, I was like, obviously in the game, you think and live in the moment. But I
Mm.
was just thinking long term, can he continue playing this style of play?
No, I don't think he can.
Because we
I
saw
don't, because no one can.
Cam Newton's body let him down. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
I'm taking this.
I think the thing with Cam Newton, I think Cam Newton's actually more dynamic than Josh Allen. You know,
Mm,
like with Josh, yeah, and this season to give him credit, he hasn't ran as much as he has before. It's been more selective running, and the runs are not like those Superman runs he used to go on as well. It's been a pretty much more calculated runs. And even then, like the tush push for over 10 yards, icing on the cake, mate. But just the fact that they pulled it back just before the goal line, I was like, yeah, cool. Then we'll just do it again.
yeah. The
Yeah,
Jags
that
DB
game.
gave up on the play. Like, it's like they thought the ref was going to blow the whistle, and you guys just kept on pushing Josh. And I was
Yeah.
like, somebody needs something. Like, but
And on top of that, yeah, I've never seen so much accurate refereeing as well, officiating. I don't know how many times I saw that virtual ball
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that
The
crosses the first down.
virtual measurement.
It's like I've never seen it so many times.
Mm, no. Do you know what? Yeah, fair
They
play.
weren't trying
Fair
to let
play.
anything slide.
Yeah, it was. It was one of those games. Like, thankfully, you didn't have to. No one can really complain about a referee
Yeah,
decision and all that
there
stuff.
isn't any like crazy decisions like that.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to think. I felt like there was one ish in the game, but I can't remember. But yeah, just going back to obviously the current reigning MVP playing how he did. It's like you guys needed Josh to play. He couldn't
Oh
play any
yeah,
less than what he did because again, the Jags are a good team. They're kind of like the Panthers, where we said to build on next year, but obviously they're better.
yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
and it was a game that they could probably feel slightly disappointed in themselves because
Yeah,
again,
because they were close too.
losing by 3 when they lost the turnover battle by 2. Um, like they Parker Washington had a big game, but then the flip side for you guys was Shakir was back to his consistent self.
Yep.
I think I heard yesterday or so that Josh threw the ball to 9 different receivers. Josh had a clean game thrown, like a very good game throwing the ball. So there was the throw he made. I can't remember who caught it. It might have been Shakir, and he was kind of pedaling back, kind of, and it's gone to like the
Oh,
middle of the field for
in
like
the fourth quarter,
30 to 40 yards. Yeah.
I think it was Shakir,
And I was like, yeah, Josh, it's just, he was in a
and
zone.
he got that one as well.
Yeah. He was in a zone. He was in a zone. So yeah, 300 plus yards in terms of obviously 273 passing and then another 33 running with a couple Russian
Yeah,
TDs.
the receiver showed up, man. So
Yeah.
thankful. We just got to
Yes.
do it
And
again and again and again.
that's what it is. And you guys will be playing another defense that pressure in terms of the number 1 seed, the Denver Broncos, which we shall come up to soon. They're coming off their bye week. The defended champions, the Philadelphia Eagles, are out.
The show is over.
The show is over. Thank
Don't cry,
you.
don't beg.
Thank you, Kyle Shanahan, Robert Saleh, and the San Francisco 49ers, because I felt like they just put not only Eagles fans out of their misery, they put the rest of the NFL fans out of their misery. Because watching that Eagles offense is the most confusing thing ever.
Yeah, it was a circus at times. Most of the time,
Mm.
it was just a bunch of divas just being divas, and the biggest diva yesterday has shown himself to be the biggest diva, and he's been exposed.
In what way
He's probably
exposed?
played his last game in Philadelphia.
Do you mean exposed in the sense he didn't catch the opportunities he had?
He kept saying it was open, innit? So if you say you're open and you're open, catch the ball.
You gotta make those plays. You
You, you
like
have to make them.
he
Otherwise,
put
you're not allowed to complain the way you complain.
yeah. In this, don't get me wrong. He said throughout the season his complaints were valid, but it's just one going public with them, and then two, it's like, bro, if it then comes your way, you're gonna have to back it up.
Bro, the way you can't even almost you catch it, you have to catch it, bro. With what? With the type of time he was on before.
Mm,
Have to catch the ball. And
but yeah,
those two drops were crucial for the team as well.
it's just 100%, and then two, it's just the first half. It was like, all right, cool. The Eagles, they've got a bit of a game plan. Saquon was running the ball well, and then the second half is just really, guys, like really. I think Hurts had 75 yards or so in the second half throwing the ball, which I mean, I guess is better than the Bills game because in the Bills game they had no passing yards throwing the ball. But it's just, yeah, I feel the part of the Philadelphia Eagles I feel sorry for, not their fan base or anything because they're annoying, is their defense because there's only so much their defense could do, bro. Like it
Mm.
took a trick play for the 49ers to score a touchdown, which was a magnificent play, by the way, because they done it against us in the Super Bowl a couple of years ago.
No, the the way they scheme, like it's flawless. You know what? San Francisco, they're just they're when it comes to the way they run, it just seems flawless, innit?
Mm,
Even though they do lose games, but they just seem offensively just flawless, man. Everything just seems to click. So they just made them look like fools.
mate. Like Cal Shanahan, I don't think there's I don't know what else positive to say about him because and obviously the way Robert Saleh's got this defense playing, it's like injury after injury. They lost George Kittle. He'd done his Achilles early in the game. And it was just literally, they're the definition of next man up. No
Mm-hmm.
issue. They didn't have Ricky Pearsall in the game. No worries. Demarcus Robertson, he ran back the years.
And just put on a Renaissance show for everybody.
I was like, I swear, I used to see that Demarcus Robertson at the Chiefs every now and then. Look at him, man, got over
He,
100
he,
yards,
he
and
dusted off
then
them cleats, man.
yeah, their main consistent guy CMC. He didn't run the ball well, but he made big receiving plays, caught two
Mm.
touchdowns, and obviously one of them was from Jawan Jennings throwing the ball.
That play, what a play, man. What a
Bro,
play.
honestly, super play. And do you know what? Yeah, bar his it's weird to say, but bar his two interceptions, I really thought Purdy threw the ball well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you know
Like
what?
the middle of the
He
field
played.
throw.
Yeah, yeah, he played good, man. He played good. He played good. I don't really have anything bad to say about him, even though he did get an interception. But no, it's cool.
No, yeah, it's mad.
Because
Him and
remember,
Caleb,
Philly's defense is quite good anyway.
so good, so
So
good.
to be expected.
Because it was Quinion Mitchell that picked him off both times, actually. All pro Quinion Mitchell.
I'm just having a thought. All these teams have very good defenses.
A lot of them, yeah.
Hey, hey, we got work to do.
Oh, you're thinking about you, the Bills.
Hey, we got what? Defense after defense. Like, yo.
Uh, Our listeners and viewers, can you see how selfish Dej is? We're talking about Eagles 49ers who are in the NFC and he's there thinking about the Bills. That means Deji's thinking about the Super Bowl. That's what that means.
That's all I
And
think about.
he's the same person that said one game at a time 20 minutes ago. Look at him. Ah, gotcha. I with
Gotcha.
with the Eagles and with San Francisco, hell of a job, superb. And if they make the Super Bowl, I'll actually be happy because one, they've just done a fantastic job, and then two, the Super Bowl is in San Francisco. Question: Do you think what changes do you think are going to be made in Philly this off season?
Well, I think there might be two big ones. Obviously, that's the
Yeah.
AJ Brown. And number two, Sirianni.
Do you think he's going to go?
I think so.
Mhm.
Not to say that there's no way he can come back after that loss, but I feel like maybe tensions are just too high and it's just better everyone just moves on. Well, not everyone, but he just moves on from the squad.
Or if he doesn't go, Kevin Patullo, the OC, is 100% going.
Oh, 1000%.
He's
But
going
I
anyway.
think I think it will be so bad that someone above him has to roll.
Yeah, Patullo's going anyway, regardless of Sirianni staying or not. But that
Because
then opens
that's
up.
disgraceful.
Yeah, it's. But yeah, no credit again to the San Francisco 49ers because boy, oh boy, like again, like I said, the Eagles defense, there's only so much they could do. And the thing with the Eagles this year with their defense, their pass rush isn't as good as last year.
Mm.
So like obviously all round they're very good, but they don't this year they haven't got to the quarterback enough. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, true,
Whereas like
true.
last year we saw in the Super Bowl with four, they were getting to Mahomes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was a dark day for you, man.
yeah. But I'm
Because
just
I was surprised about how easy they got to him. But
so
yeah, it
that's
hasn't declined.
that's where again with Philly, it's about because they lost these players because some players wanted to get paid. Is that going to be the case? Obviously, if they trade AJ Brown, it will kind of help depending on who they bring in. The ones that will be wide receiver one. Um, and yeah, it's a bit of an interesting one for them.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Patriots, Chargers. Drake May wins his first playoff game. He's first playing his first playoff game, while the guy on the opposite end of the field is 0-3 in the playoffs in Justin Herbert.
That was a very, very bad playoff performance from him.
Just want to know what the excuses are going to be now for him. Because do you know what? I'd say first half especially, this beat battered newish offensive line, they actually did a fairly good job for him.
Mm,
I'd say it was more late in the game that the Patriots were just destroying them. But like early on in the game, they gave him a chance.
they did. They really did. And it was just bad passes, bad reads. It was just a bit lackluster.
Mm. Don't get me wrong, there was the odd moments where you could see when they were showing it on replays, his receivers weren't getting open. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah, of
just like,
course.
still, Herbert, mate, people think you're the
It's gonna,
second coming of
yeah.
Peyton Manning, bruv. So you've got to make these plays. You've like, again, the Chargers defense were brilliant. They only gave up 16 points.
Mm. Yeah.
Literally, they only gave to the
And if they're
Patriots,
only
who the
giving up 16, it means you got a chance.
because I think the Patriots have a top 3 or top 5 offense this season.
Listen, they score.
They score, and you held them to, bro, they only scored 9 going into the fourth quarter. Like, it's those ones where obviously Drake May, fair credit to him, because I didn't feel like he had the best of games, but then he had very big moments, big throws, because he had 2 turnovers himself. Um, and again, like the Chargers defense tried to keep offense in the game, but yeah,
It just what happening this time.
it weren't.
And like you said, I wonder what the excuse is going to be for Justin Herbert, because I want to hear it, but I don't want to hear it because he should have just been better.
Yeah. It's funny though, both him and Drake May both led both their teams in rushing. That's how good their defenses were.
And do you know the thing about this, yeah, is, oh, sorry, that's how you know it's 4 in the morning, man. Almost 5. Anyway, so by Justin Herbert, he'll be pissed because this is a Patriots team that last year didn't even make the playoffs. Was their third in the division, and
Were they third or not? I can't remember. All I remember their record was 4-13
then this season turn it around,
to 13-4.
got to wild cards. Well, got their place, and they beat you, a 5th-year quarterback.
Is this his 6th year?
Stings even more.
It might be his 6th year. I might be wrong.
Well, however many years you've been in there for, shown a lot of promise as well.
Mm.
With the reputation you're supposed to have to what's actually happened, obviously it's not good. And we know that you didn't control everything, but your defense made sure that you're still in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And you didn't really do much with that.
Mate, scored 3 points. Literally 3 points.
Never seen a playoff game so bad before.
Well, I mean, he threw 4. He had 4 turnovers last year against the Texans.
But what was the score then?
Can't remember that one, but it wasn't great for them.
Yeah.
Just, yeah, like this one, they couldn't. Do you know what? Yeah, shout out the Patriots defense, because it might be one of those ones where it's, I wouldn't say underrated, but it hasn't really been spoken about this season. But that's partly because their offense, like, they blow away the bad teams. Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like, even throughout the Patriots squad, bar obviously Drake May and Stephon Diggs, they haven't really got big names on
Nah,
defenses.
but they got
Christian
Matt
McCaffrey.
Vrabel.
Yeah.
It's just he knows what to do with less. You don't need any big names. He just needs people that are willing to commit,
Mm.
and it shows you that scoreline showed you all of them,
Yeah.
all of them are willing to commit.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. They will be hosting the Texans, which we will come up on soon. But hey, fair play, Drake May, first playoff game, first win,
Mm.
New England. second seed. Hey, it could be a problem. They could be a problem. They could be a problem. Uh, we just mentioned them. The game, as to why we're recording at this time. Now it is 4:59 a.m. in the
No,
United
it's 5,
Kingdom.
bro. Just turned 5.
It just turned 5. New England's next opponents just put belt to ass on the Pittsburgh Steelers, or late in the game, um, because of the Texans' phenomenal defense.
Shout out Will Anderson.
Dino Hunter as well.
Well, yeah, just all of them because they just keep teams to a low score, man.
Bro, it's scary.
And it's easier for the Texans to play the Steelers because you know that Rodgers is not really mobile as he used to be.
Hmm.
So all you have to do is kill that pocket every time. You can even see it in the match. He tried to run out of the pocket, bro. A man tripped. Like he's not the same guy. He tripped over his own man, yeah, thinking that someone tripped him.
Someone joked him. They even said it on commentary as well. Troy Aikman and Joe Buck.
He ain't the same guy no more. But obviously, he's still a good technician, though, isn't it? But yeah, man, that Texans defense just ate him for lunch, man.
Because this is another game that was tight going into the fourth. It was 7-6 into the fourth quarter. Then Texans scored 23. Obviously, their defense scoring 2 touchdowns. Because
But you know, CJ Stroud, yeah, wasn't really a good game for him.
it wasn't 3 turnovers. And
And
the
his
Steelers couldn't punish them. He got so lucky.
if that was a better defensive team, he would have been in trouble.
A better offensive
Off,
team.
yeah, better
Yeah.
offensive team would have been in trouble.
Yeah. He can't have a game like that again in these playoffs.
No, because the rest of the teams he's coming up against now, good defenses.
I mean,
You do that against Vrabel,
yeah, because they got New England next. So New England can score.
they can score and they can punish too.
Yeah.
So I wonder what kind of CJ Stroud we're gonna get next week.
Yeah.
The one of the rookie or or this
This,
one that we've been getting.
yeah, you can say we've been getting this one for 2 years now. Because
It really has been 2 years, isn't it?
yeah, the only thing, the big plus for him is now in his 3rd year, the opening playoff game, he's won all of them.
True. So it's a good stat
Yeah.
to build momentum of.
Like, he's got more playoff wins than a lot of quarterbacks, than Lamar Jackson now, for instance.
Really?
Has Lamar only got 2, if I'm not mistaken? Or maybe he's got 3. But
Mm,
Lamar's not got more than 3. And CJ's on 3 now.
yeah. Wow.
And CJ can make it 4 next week in New England.
It's it's funny how time can change stats, you know,
Yeah.
because we all know that Lamar's better than CJ, but
But
playoff
we've
ball's
seen it.
just different.
Yeah, we've seen it many times. Like, some quarterbacks with their teams, once they get in the playoffs, then
Yeah, it's different. I mean,
there's
Bills,
different kettle of fish. And then some
and it's
quarterbacks, when they do get in the playoffs, they can't live up to their regular season.
yeah, very
But
true,
look,
very true.
Herbert, like we just said, 0-3, bruv. So, yeah, on the Steelers, again, their defense did everything they could. The 30 points is not a reflection on their defense at all because their offense gave up 2 touchdowns. So
Hmm.
technically, their defense only gave up 16 points. Do you know what I mean? And even then, like I said, going into the full quarter, it was 7-6. They created 3 turnovers. Like, they did everything they could to give their offense a chance, and their offense couldn't do anything. Which,
Nah,
no, one, because the Steelers' offense isn't that good, but then 2, they came up against the most ferocious defense in the NFL.
That's precisely it. Because even with Metcalf back, didn't really hear anything from him.
Yeah, after the first quarter or so, early in the game, he had a couple catches. After that, they said, all right, cool.
All you had to watch out for was Frymouth.
Yeah, and that was even late in the game.
So
Austin here and there. It's just like I
there wasn't
can't get
really,
on. I can't get onto Aaron Rodgers too much. One, slightly old, not to give that excuse, but 2, like the pressure was just relentless.
yeah.
It's not an
You know what? They're only bringing 4.
That's how good they are, bruv. Didn't you see what they were doing to the O line? They were pushing them into Rodgers.
Oh, bro, you see, there was one play where one of the guys on that defense here just went through one of Rogers' O-line guys to grab him. Oh, but how? That's how they got the touchdown. That's how the defense got the touchdown.
When the fumble, yeah.
What's
It
what's
was
what's that?
Will Anderson Jr. And then he hit Rodgers, then the big guy, I forgot his name, picks up. And then there was another moment, both Daniel Hunter on the left and Will Anderson Jr., they both pushed their guys back into Rodgers, kind of. I was like, bro, like they both
It's
got
another
named
day.
they both got named all pro. Like, and they're
Yeah,
your edge rushers. They both got over 10. I think between them they had 27 sacks. It's like it's not fair. Like
it's
Will Anderson's gonna get paid this off season.
as he should, as he should.
100%. It's probably gonna become the highest paid pass rusher, and completely understandable, or near enough. Obviously, Miles Garrett still got that contract. Oh no, Micah became the highest paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just yeah. One, all right. 2 things. Do you think this is it for both Aaron Rodgers and Matt Tomlin? So Aaron Rodgers in terms of retirement, and Matt Tomlin as to whether he will stay with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Hmm. I would say no for McTomlin because I don't think he's ready to change scenery. But I do like given our conversations from before, now I'm starting to see maybe the Steelers could be tired with him. Because they make the playoffs every year, so that means they don't get a very good pick. But at the same time, with NFL, like your picks, you're like you can find there's a lot of diamonds in the rough these days. But what he does do, he does put a squad together that are just like a band of misfits, and he just makes them play.
But with diamonds in the rough, they're not really with quarterbacks. Do you know what I mean?
Very true.
So
Very
when they
true.
draft in, it's they're in a bit of a pickle as it stands because
They
of
are, and now there's a shortage of good quarterbacks.
I genuinely think they're gonna go for Malik Willis
Mm.
because he showed anytime he started with the Packers on the LaFleur last 2 years, he's been so good, really good.
It will be interesting if they did, but I guess you never know. And in terms of Rogers, I would say I would say he doesn't walk away. I think he might have one more in him as soon
One
as
more
he
year
comes back. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
with
I
who?
don't. It could be anyone.
I think he's gonna retire, and then if a team gets an injury late in the season next year, he's
Mm.
the first person they'll give a call because I
Yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
he's been saying he feels like this is his last year anyway.
I feel like he's gonna. Yeah, well, as you said, he's gonna say it's his last year, then come out of retirement next year.
Mm, depending on who the team is,
Yeah.
depending. But that's 10. I think coming up to this might be the 10th year now. The Steelers haven't won a playoff game. Um, again, they're still winning seasons, not losing seasons, I should say. over
Mm.
500. But yeah, it seems like they're just continuously stuck because, like you said, because they make the playoffs, they're not getting high drafts, so they can't really draft one of the top quarterbacks.
It's a vicious cycle, man, of being mid.
So now it's just they're gonna have to go and get one of the backup quarterbacks who they can hope become like a Sam Donald, for instance,
Yeah,
i.e. Malik Willis in this case, maybe Mac Jones, but Mac Jones they'll have to trade for him. So I do think they'll go for Malik Willis. And yeah, back to the Texans. That defense, sublime, ferocious. The tackling was beautiful. Because me and Jacob spoke about it this year, like a lot of teams seem to not be able to tackle this
they
year.
just want to punch the ball out.
Yeah, nah, the Texans said, nah, 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 we're aiming for your chest, cuz.
They said, "Broski,
Yeah,
come round the corner."
yeah, it's long for you. Like,
Mm.
because even when DK got past, it might have been Lassiter, and Lassiter pulled him and flagged in the first half on commentary. I think Joe Buck said both the Texans cornerbacks, they've been flagged the most this season, if I'm not mistaken. Which
Mm.
I was surprised to hear. But they were like they're just so aggressive that they're willing to take the flags in certain parts of the game because they know
Mm.
they're gonna get the upper hand on you later on in the game.
Interesting.
Like, and I was like, boy, obviously Stingley got named All Pro. Lassiter might if he got named All Pro, I wouldn't have complained because he's really impressed me this year.
Mm.
And just like the safeties, like everyone, it's just immense, bloody immense. Like when ferocious defense, I'm like, I'm here for it, even though like offensively is the beauty of the game. All right, cool. Let's quickly chat about the upcoming games where I believe the first one is
What's the
the
first one?
Broncos and the Bills. I think yes, that is the first game because at the end of the game, Joe Buck and Troy Aikman were waiting for the schedule, um, for them to actually say it when the Steelers game
Yeah,
finished.
you're right. You're right.
So the
But
first Saturday game, the one seed in the AFC host the reigning MVP, your team, the Buffalo Bills.
mhm.
How do you feel about that game? Obviously, you lot had the Broncos last year in the wild card game in Buffalo, and you absolutely dismantled them. But this year's Broncos,
That was a young Bo Nix. I feel like he's I feel like he's doubled in size, mate.
mm,
Doubled in stature in this year.
how you feeling
But
about this game, though?
I feel like it'll play out like the Jaguars game, but I feel like we'll get more success in our run game. But again, I still need a big game from our tight ends because
Mm,
those will be safety blankets this time.
yeah, both Knox and Kincaid.
Yeah, hopefully we could actually start fast and maintain that pace throughout the game rather than
Mm,
just fourth quarter and gunslinger time.
yeah,
So I want a more balanced game from us this time.
the only thing is you're coming up against a better defense, especially the
Yeah,
Broncos. The Broncos can send four, and I mean
it's all right.
they led the NFL in sacks. I think they beat the second place team in sacks by 20 sacks.
What?
Yeah, that's how big the gap was.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how Nick Benito did not get named an All Pro. I was,
There
yeah,
can only be a certain amount of all pros, man.
yeah, but still, like, he's the best D lineman on the team with the number one sacks by a distance in the NFL,
Mm,
and he was in double figures. But yeah, anyway, just obviously we know what they've got good safeties, linebackers, they've got good CBs. Moss gives up a lot of flags, so I presume Josh Allen will target him because on the other side you've got the main man Pat Satan the
shit.
second.
Mm.
Don't know if you're gonna want to test him out, but then it's that Broncos D line because Allen the DT he gets the quarterbacks as well as Nick Benito. So
Yeah, and Allen can't keep taking hits like he did this game as well.
yeah,
So how am I feeling? I feel nervous, but I believe that we can do it.
hmm
Yeah, no, I feel nervous, but I believe we can do it. I believe we can do it.
fair. So well, obviously you've got you guys winning that game.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I got us winning.
Wow,
I got us winning by 7.
7. Fair,
Mm.
fair. To be fair, I've got the Bills winning that game. I've got the Bills winning this game as well. I think the game environment is going to be very hostile. But if there's one quarterback who's left in the current crop in this playoffs,
Mhm.
is Allen. I feel like no, he's in a zone right now where no, I was gonna say arena as if he's a gladiator. He plays with that one, but no stadium will phase him.
Yeah.
I think I said
I,
a couple of weeks ago. He's in the Mahomes aura sphere of just give me what I've got and we'll do something.
yeah. Yeah, I would say judging by our receiver core.
And this is coming from the Josh Allen truth teller that likes to bring things down a notch. I really rate Josh though. He's absolute phenomenal. So that I cannot deny.
Yeah, he's a beast, man. He's a beast.
He's a
C-
monster.
certified, man.
Yeah. But if the Broncos beat you lot, that'll be love. That'll be nice. Actually, I do not like the Broncos. I actually don't.
Exactly. Remember your Sean Payton hate, man.
Yeah.
Don't
Like
forget that.
obviously they're divisional team to the Chiefs, but I prefer the Chargers to the Broncos. But as Chargers, their social media, they're not chatting shit now, are they? Cunts. Um Nah, I can't hate on Allen this much. So
Reality check.
I do. I think the Bills are going to win anyway. It's just whether I want them to win. Whereas like the Jags game, I thought the Bills would win, but I wanted the Jags to win. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
So yeah, I think Josh is going to go to Mile High and turn the altitude down like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you better.
Second game on the Saturday is the number 1 seed in the NFC, and they will be facing the San Francisco 49ers in a rematch of the game 2 weeks ago for the 1 seed in that division
Yeah, do you know what? I
in
think
the
this
NFC.
game
Yeah.
is going to be very good. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to. I think they'll cancel each other out a lot of the times. We're not going to say, it's bad offense. We're just going to say it's good defense. But I also feel like the Seahawks might win it.
So do you think similar to the game a couple weeks ago where it was what was it 13-3?
Oh,
Ooh, if I am I frozen or are you frozen?
I think the
I can hear you now.
you can hear me, yeah? What did you say?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I said, uh, so you were saying you think they're gonna cancel each other out, low scoring game, but the Seahawks will win. And I was like, basically similar to the game a couple weeks ago where it was 13-3.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. But I don't think it's going to be like 13 for him. It might be like 10, 10,
10.
13 or 10, 14, you know?
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah. Something like that.
Well, you think the Seahawks are gonna take because this game is in Seattle, obviously. They're
Yeah,
coming up.
I think the Seahawks will take it.
Yeah.
They're coming off there but yeah, I think they'll take it. Is your boy back? The MVP?
What your MVP? Yes, man. Of course he's back. He went out. He's fine. Yeah, that's Deji's MVP, by the way, guys. If you haven't
Uh,
seen our clip from last week, um, but yeah, it's gonna be. I don't know if this game's gonna be a bit too much for the Niners in terms of everything that they've had to go through, like
Mm,
injuries and stuff like that. Um, and yeah, the Seahawks, they're just so well rounded all round team. Basically
yeah,
said the same word twice, but that's how good they are. My only problem with the Seattle Seahawks of recent is the offense doesn't look as good as it has throughout a lot of the season, even though they're like one of the top scoring teams in the NFL.
like they've been figured out somehow, innit?
Mm, but then the flip side is like Donald, even though he's not having big games, he's not losing games. Do you know what I mean? And
He's just managing, man. He's
yeah,
a
their
manager.
defense are that good. They stopped a prolific Niners offense a couple weeks ago to 3 points. So
Mm.
it's a tough one. So you said you got Seattle, right?
Yeah, I got Seattle.
Just like the AFC matchup with one seeds, I am going with the away team. I'm going with the 49ers to go into Seattle and win.
Okay, okay.
Uh, obviously, it was the first game. It was game one this season, but the Niners went into Seattle and won with Brock Purdy having a couple turnovers. Then he had a game-winning drive.
Mm.
Um, so I just believe in the Niners right now, regardless of who's out there.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
I,
It's your pick after all, isn't it? So
I,
that's fair.
I believe, but if the Seahawks win, and I bet against the Seahawks quite a bit this season, and it's cost me, well, not monetary wise, but yeah. Um, oh, it's tough. I think that could be a real big game, real good game to open up.
Yeah,
Um,
same.
well, I say open up the NFC side. Sunday games. The first one is Patriots versus the Texans in New England.
Now I think the Patriots ball is gonna continue to roll, in my opinion. Like I said, I believe in Vrabes, man. I believe he has something for that Texans defense.
Well, you could
So
say that's
and I believe
more
believe
Josh
he can
McDaniel then,
outscore.
because Josh McDaniel's going to play cool on the offense.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you know, like defensively, obviously Vrabel's a defensive guy, innit?
Mm.
So you know that that defense will be road because of him. And I feel like that'll be enough just to shock the system of the page, but for of the Texans.
Mm.
And because Stroud he has trouble scoring, so I feel like that's going to be his Achilles heel this time. Coming up
Mm.
against a very good defense that knows how to stop people from scoring.
So what you say, you got the Patriots, yeah?
Yeah, I got the Patriots.
I'm conflicted because I've said for a while now, if you don't score, as long as you don't score more than 17 on the Texans, they will beat you.
Mm.
And the Patriots only put up 16 against the Chargers. The Texans defense is better.
No, it's fair. It's a fair point.
Like, and before we started recording this, I had the Patriots, but now I'm very much so conflicted once I started to work things out in my head.
So mm, now you got the Texans, yeah?
Now I'm on the spot. I don't know who I've got because
Yeah, you need a pick.
I do feel like the AFC Championship game is going to be Patriots Bills. It's just kind of that course,
Mm.
but I don't want the last quarter of this game to try kind of change my mind. I got to pick because it's like 5:24 a.m. right now.
Really is.
And I
You
did,
see my eyes.
I really did have the Patriots, but for some reason, I've made the last minute turn, and I'm gonna pick the Texans.
Do you know what? You stand over there.
I'm picking the Texans because I'm just going off what we've said for weeks. If you don't score more than 17 on the Texans, they're gonna win,
Mm.
and hardly anyone scored 17 on the Texans.
No,
Like
that's fair.
I feel like CJ can have a clean enough game because when he's fairly good, if he's fairly good, then they're
Yeah,
gonna
then
win it.
he's yeah.
Do
But
you know what I mean? Because their defense is that good. So
mm,
yeah, and they can stop the run as well. So
so you got Houston, yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
I've got the Texans going into Foxborough and winning that game, and they will then host the Buffalo Bills in the AFC Championship game. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Final
This,
game.
yeah.
The Chicago Bears are hosting arguably the best team in terms of the Los Angeles Rams, even though their season doesn't show it. Who you got in that game in Soldier Field where it's likely going to be cold?
I have the Rams. I just think Chicago's run is over.
I said their run is over, you know?
Yeah, Chicago's run is over.
Do you know how aggressive that is?
In life, you have to be aggressive, man. Their run is over. It was a good effort, and see you again next year. But do you know my problem though?
Go on.
You see Matthew Stafford, he's prone to throw an interception or two. So I
Yep.
just hope those interceptions don't turn into pick sixes.
He's in a bit of a bad zone. Bad in a zone on the negative front where he's not as clean as he had. It's the old Stafford that's coming out where he could have a very good game and then uh, a crucial interception, as to say.
Yeah,
And we've seen the Bears' defense is not that good, but they're super opportunistic.
they are. They are. But again, man, this Rams team just has to be like I believe it's enough to get through the Bears. Adams
Mm.
better have a good game. Kuev better have a good game. Yeah, they'll be all right.
I think the Bears are going to have a good game running the ball, though.
Yeah, the Rams' run defense isn't that great.
It's not all that, no.
Mm,
And
they're
obviously,
meaty at best.
that's the Bears' strength. In fact, Rams' defense in general have been giving up a lot of points the last 6, 7 games. So,
Yeah, because that Bears rookie running back,
Manunga,
he's yeah, Mananga. I'm surprised he wasn't on the shortlist for like rookie of the year, probably.
uh,
Because I feel like he's had a solid year.
yeah, they're just a 1-2 punch with him and DeAndre Swift.
Mm,
It's
that's
good.
probably why.
Yeah. Obviously, Ben Johnson's play calling as well. It's been really good. Oh, it's gonna be a game of offensive play calling geniuses in terms of Ben Johnson versus Sean McVay. It's
Yeah,
gonna be an interesting one still.
yeah.
Offensive play calling geniuses, head coaches. Ooh, ooh.
But
I,
who do you have for this game?
I got the Rams as well. To be fair, I do have the
Okay,
Rams.
okay.
I
All right.
do. As long as they have a cleanish game,
Mm,
I think even if they have one interception or one turnover, they can still win this game.
okay, okay.
I feel like they've got enough. It, it could be a high scoring. This probably might be the game where it's the most. It's the biggest high scoring game of the weekend,
Yeah, because
dependent
these quarterbacks love to sling it around, man.
depending on the weather as well. Though obviously I've not checked up the weather forecast for this game, but yeah, um, Soldier Field. Because even Caleb's post game, he just said he's like, we need to be better. We need to be better. A lot of it, he was kind of directing it at
I
himself.
himself.
Yeah, but
Mhm.
it's like he kept on staying that through. But like I said, if there's one team in the NFC that in fact, in the NFL that I trust the most to go on the road and win, it is the Rams. Um, and now Josh Allen's got that monkey off his back. I kind of trust him to do it as well. But yeah, I think the Rams. We could in the NFC, we could get an NFC championship where it's two teams from the NFC West because 3 of the 4 teams in the NFC left are from the West. The
Mm.
Seahawks, Rams, 49ers. That's how mental that division was, bro.
It was smoke
Man
every
said
other week.
14 wins, 12 wins, 11 wins, or something like that. It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
insane. So, a divisional weekend is going to be a good one. Fingers crossed. A
Yeah,
wildcard weekend,
need to make it, man.
or the Steelers Texans game, every single game.
Was entertaining.
Even actually, or the last two games, Patriots Chargers weren't all that. But the first four games were immense. It's
I
just
guess
every
so, 'cause you're just surprised that Herbert was just not good.
yeah, it's just Patriots Chargers was super tight as well.
Mm.
But the first four games, Lord of mercy, bruv. That was probably one of the best wildcard weekends I've watched in a very long time. Do you know why? Because the Bills weren't the one seed to go and blow out any other team. They actually had to work for it.
And we've got to work for it next week as well.
That's my Bill shot. I thank you all for listening, tuning in. As Dej likes to say,
You tell a friend to tell a friend.
yes, and like and subscribe. Please hit those buttons. Get in the comments. Share your thoughts with us. Tell us what you think of ours and get involved with our predictions, as well as just general NFL chat, because we've been doing this every bloody week for you guys. It's currently 5:31 a.m. on the. It's time to go to sleep for us.
Bro,
So
I'm hitting the hay.
I am here in the Hey Joe. I am signing out.
Dej signing out.
Thank you for listening. Peace.